Hello, guys. Good morning. Sorry we are starting a little bit late today. I was supposed to go live by 7 on the dot, but it's all good. It's better late than never. So, welcome to Flow. This is Dandola. So, we're going to be diving into the market analysis for the day. So, yesterday we looked at Euro USD. I'll just do a recap of what we did yesterday. So we looked into Euro USD yesterday on a daily time frame. Most of the analysis we do, we're going to be doing them on a daily time frame and the 4 hour style on Euro USD. Note, majority of the markets has been ranging, and from middle of last week to the beginning of this week up until now. And remember, I stated that the is due to preparation of NFP, which is coming up tomorrow. News that is coming up tomorrow. So that is why we can see Euro USD is still consolidating, no direction. Most of the time, I do not necessarily trade during that week, except you are a swing trader. Most of the time, when you are whatever it is, you can trade. You're a swing trader, and your capital base is solid. But if not, if it's the other way around, then you need to stick to waiting it out, waiting it out, not trading during that week. So one advice I'm going to give you: when it is NFP week, don't trade. Avoid the market. If you are in a little drawdown, can that's not so significant, you should get out of the trade and just wait it out. That is one way to survive the turbulence in the market. Yeah. So Euro USD, I told you what we saw yesterday. We can see a break of the trend. It was on an uptrend previously, but now we can see a break of the trend line. But after the break, we can see which is happening presently. There's a little bit of consolidation. Good. So let's take a look at GBP USD again. I'm doing a recap of what we saw. GBP USD. So GBP USD, what did we say we are looking at for also? We are also looking out for a sell. And yesterday the market did sell, still in a consolidation. GBP USD is still in a consolidation. So let's look out for NFP today, tomorrow. Okay, sorry guys. I have to attend to something very quickly. So where were we? So we are looking at Euro USD, GBP USD, and we are also expecting a sell on GBP USD. The of the trend, although um, this. So if you are looking at this, we can equally see a breakout of another downtrend that has just started. Now notice there was an uptrend that started, then the uptrend was broken, Then we now have a downtrend being created, but that downtrend also is now being broken, and we can see a very strong support. Now, what we are expecting, notice this is not a strategy or a signal session. This is just a daily market um, analysis to see the directions, to see the reactions of the market on a daily basis. So now, what we are expecting on the GBP USD PM is that the market should go to the upside. So in this consolidation will give us intend to get. So this market, if this market should break above this last high, which was the resistance level, the consolidation resistance level, then we are expecting it to keep pumping. The first place it's going to get to is the top of this place. If not, if it should break down again, because it did break down, let's see, it did break down, but the candle did not close outside of the break. So it still closed into the break with a very strong bullish candlestick. So we are still expecting it. So NFP is going to give us so much heads up. NFP is going to give us the direction of the market. But note, most of the time, the direction of the NFP can just be a form of manipulation to the other side. Then it just goes down, then pumps back up immediately, or goes up or pumps back down. That's why people get so liquidated so much during NFP. So, regardless of your kind of strategy, as long as you're not a swing trader, your strategy can be violated during this volatile news. NZD USD. We're looking at NZD USD. So NZD USD, what do we have here? So this is what we have on NZD USD. Same thing, almost same though. So let us see. Okay. So New Zealand dollar is also at strong zone. The breakout of this zone will determine what that happens. So let's look at the last candlestick which did breakout. Okay. So this candle, let's look back at the support zone we created. This, and we have this to contend with. So we can all see that the candlestick that keep closing, except this, did not really close outside above the zone, above the line rather. So what now happens today on NFP, we decide what we're going to do. So what analysis we are doing this week, by the time it is tomorrow after NFP, we will have a clear direction as to where the market is going to. But for NFP, we just wait it out. Because if NFP should push this to the downside, that means we are looking for has established a downtrend. So we have gotten our lower highs already. It has established a downtrend. So we can now look out for a breakout of this support. What we do about that? Okay, so let's look at GBP card. Then we look at gold. So GBP card. So on GBP card, just first of all establish the things I do in analyzing in doing this market flow is I just first of all establish a trend. before seeking out any other thing. Establish a trend, highlight the highs and the lows. Okay, good. On track. Good. So now, okay, so we just got a bounce and a lower low has been established. So definitely we are okay. So now this is a trend continuation on GBP card, a trend continuation on GBP card. So we can obviously expect GBP card to go down and expect GBP card to go down. This is the 4th of September. We should expect GBP card to continue in the direction it wants to pull. I know we are seeing a strong bullish candlestick, but doesn't still tell a thing. It can still go back up here, but we are still expecting it to the downside, expecting a move to the downside. Where is that on GBP card? Okay, so lastly, let's look at gold. Gold. We did say gold has been on a very strong buy. Let's go to the smaller time frame and see what's happening. Because on the higher time frame, you can see all buys, all buys. So let's check out 4 hours. What is 4 hours telling us? 4 hours is obviously telling us it's a bullish trend. It's a bullish trend. Now, what we would do expect here, if NFP doesn't take it further up, what we expect here is for the market to come down to do a retest on this price 3,437.860 to do a retest on this price, then keep pumping to the upside. So that is what NFP might do to it. NFP might bring it down to the downside. So if you are obviously trying to look for another buy, another opportunity to buy gold, if you are not a trend continuation person, don't know how to continue with a trend, then you wait for a retest, a retracement where you can enter the trend early, where you can continue with the trend. So we expect a move down to this side before a further push to the upside. Yep. So that is that on gold. Gold has been clear from the onset that is gonna. A lot of people were buying at this zone, expecting a sell because of the consolidation. So people were expecting that, oh, this is a strong resistance, it's gonna sell, and we did see a very massive break of that. Can see in market. Definitely, a person who is looking for a sell here should be aware of this strong bullish candle. A strong bullish candle that pushed outside of the resistance zone is a red flag for you not to even try to sell. So it's a push to the upside, has broken that zone. So you do not expect to sell at that point. So that's that on gold. So I think as time goes by on the daily market flow, we might do a little bit of once in a while signals where we can tell you to enter trades and all. So, but for now, we only deal with the market bias. Let's see what's happening in the markets. And we're going to start introducing fundamentals to be able to see the direction, the economical compass of the markets as time goes on. Trading is not that easy. If it's not that hard, if you understand the direction of the market, you are not in a haste, you are patient. All these things I've mentioned are so difficult to attain. But trust me, that's all you need. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for being in the daily market flow for today. And if you are watching this video after today, you can always use this as a guide towards your analysis. Thank you very much, guys.